Hello, everyone. Welcome to Fanstalk90 round table discussion. Now, here we're going to talk about football, as you already know that we do, and we'll get into the details a bit. Shade your favorite player or not. My name is Josh. With me here is Teddy in the studio, and virtually connecting from the places that they are, we have Daniel and Alexis. Welcome, guys. It's good to have you guys back. How have you been?
Well, we are winning. Everywhere is good, you know.
Got a
Manchester is red.
small, five back-to-back means they're saying you're winning.
I think we are the only
Even
unbeaten team in Europe right now. If you can, yeah, until you guys can make that claim, then I don't think we should be on the same table talking. So that's why we're not even on the same table, anyways. So
anyway,
Unbeaten
thank you
for 3 years.
for no titles. Thank you for ushering us in. I can gladly say that we are sitting on top of the table, and that's a better news than being unbeaten this year. So, and I'm still in the Champions League though. Yeah, so we're happy. We're happy on
yes,
this side.
what's really the importance of Champions League, anyways? It's not even a serious league. So what's the
Ah, okay. You guys should go and play CAF now. Play CAF Confederations Cup.
Okay, this week, apart from the drama that happened over the weekend, there is the Champions League that was played last night. A shocker for Champions League finalists to be kicked out in such a club that most people can't pronounce their names properly. I mean, I probably get it wrong, but the Glades anyway. I think that I really hope I got this right. But will the Glades manage to kick out last season's finalists in Canada? Did you see it coming? Or, but the Glades has actually been a team that has won most of their European Champions League games. Did you ever think they would kick out finalists from last year?
Yeah, so it was really a beautiful game to watch. I didn't really watch the game, but for Bodo Glimt to knock out a finalist, last season's finalist, and then it tells you a lot. And this club struggled last year, um, in the Champions League, but getting into this year, 2026, they've been knocking out not just any team, but the big teams. Atletico Madrid has suffered from their hands. Inter Milan has suffered. A mighty Man City also suffered defeat from the hands of Bodo Glimt. So it's one of the greatest offset, one of the greatest underdogs at this point in world football. So beating Inter Milan, I mean, there must be something they are doing right, and then we need to learn from it. Um, Maybe the mentality is different. They went into the year so strong and want to, be on top in their leagues and in the Champions League and all competitions that they play in. So it's really good to watch. I'm just surprised that Inter Milan could not do it because a finalist like that from last season, and the Italian Serie A is actually very different this year. They've not been living up to expectations. We don't even know what is really going on there. The likes of Juventus, um, AC Milan, uh, they're not performing as well as they should in their league and also in international competition like the Champions League. So it's really not one sided now. It's also the side from the Italian Serie A not being up there. So it's a concern, just like the Spanish La Liga, which I mean we will not go into now because it's Bodo Glimt and Inter Milan we're talking about. I think there's something wrong in some of our leagues. We know one of the few faults of the Spanish La Liga, which is some of the laws that they have, um, some of the sporting laws that they have, and how they go about, signing players, having players in the squad, you know, um, difficulty, paying them more than they should be earning, especially for big players, the likes of Barcelona and Real Madrid are enjoying this. privilege. Barcelona is not necessarily enjoying the privilege because they also have that limit to the buying and spending and paying salaries of players. So it's affecting the game. It's affecting. I really don't know what is wrong in the Italian Serie A, but I think some of these things have to be reviewed.
I'm glad you brought up the La Liga because that brings me to Atletico Madrid. Um, I've always said this earlier on in the season about how inconsistent they have been. I mean, one game they're trashing Madrid and the next they're losing by Real Madrid. But in recent times, they seem to have found the rhythm, particularly after the purchase of Adebayo. And it's evident that he was a right fit for the team. He's coming in scoring goals on his debut and subsequent games. But then his coach comes out to say that there is more to be done. It's not just so football fans everywhere are like, what more do you want? So Daniel, what do you think? And do you think that he has been the missing piece? Since he came, that's when Atletico Madrid seems to have found a steady rhythm. What do you think?
When you speak of steady rhythm, I don't know if we'll call that steady rhythm because it's still not steady. They lost their last La Liga game, if I'm correct, and then they have a Champions League game to play today, if I'm also correct. So I don't think they. Oh, they played yesterday. They won.
Yeah, 4-1.
Yeah. So I don't think. Oh, okay. I don't think they have found that rhythm. I just feel like that is what Atletico Madrid can do. They are always off and on, and they are still off and on, and they are going to be off and on. This season, not just the I've seen the players come out to complain also about the coach. Not just the coach and other players, selecting a league to play for and the one not to play for. So when it gets to Champions League, they are very serious, and then they get to La Liga and they play like, it doesn't matter to them. So that's how they've been for the season. But speaking of Ademola Lookman, I know he has been good, but honestly, I would say he's a new signing, and he's coming from a different league. We still need to. We can't just come in and say, "Oh, yes, he has been outstanding so far. He has been really good so far." But I still think we need to, give him a few weeks, a few months to settle in, and I think that's what the coach is trying to explain. I remember when Alan scored, was it 4 goals or 5 goals? Hat-trick. I think he scored 4 goals. He scored hat-trick, and then the next game he scored hat-trick again. And they asked Guardiola, "What do you think about the performance?" And Guardiola was asking him, he needs to do more. That yesterday he scored 4, or last game he scored 4, and now he's scoring 3 goals. So if he scored 4 last game, he needs to score 5 next game. So it's always a question of the coach, wanting the team to improve. Um, yeah, any team that is even unbeaten right now the coach will not come out to say, yes, we are doing our best. We are unbeaten now. No team can beat us. No, they will always come out telling you, there's room to improve. We can always perform better. So I think Simeone is right. You said what?
So that they don't get complacent.
Yeah, complacent. Yeah, that's the word. So to avoid that complacency, the team would always the coach will always put the team first. Will always let them know that, okay, you guys are doing well, but we wouldn't give up. We wouldn't rest because you need to be consistent. You need to keep pushing. You need to keep playing. So it's very important that the coach keeps Lukman in his space. Let me put it that way. Should they have said it better? Yes. Simeone is not the nice coach. He's not the one that will come and pat you and rub your head. He's not that kind of guy. So I don't think he was going to do that anyways, but I understand what he's trying to say in that space.
Right. So I'm still on Atletico Madrid. I want to get a perspective on this. Daniel has played zero that he was scoring high and then going to lose the game, which brings me to their fixture with Barcelona. I think on Tuesday or Wednesday next week. I think it's the 3rd of March. Now they won the first leg, of course, by a wide goal margin first half of the game. But given their recent performances, I think we had this conversation yesterday. Their defense seemed a little bit shaky. Do you think that their ability to, even though they can't score, they are still shaky if pressed? Do you think that gives Barcelona any hope of a comeback?
Well, I feel if a coach decided to start the formation he used yesterday against Barcelona, and I see there is no hope in that. I guess they're not coming, they are not winning that game against Barcelona. But definitely, Barcelona might win that game, depending on how Atletico Madrid defend. Lookman have been an outstanding performance for Atletico Madrid since they brought him in. Each game starts, even when coming off the bench yesterday, they were 2-1 up. But coming into the game, he made an assist for Solot to score the second goal, and he was also involved in the third goal. Moving forward. So I believe if Diego Simeone would start him against Barcelona, they have a higher chance of maybe scoring higher, scoring, then defending more. Maybe trying to come out to play, but not just defending against Barcelona, because we know definitely are going to the Camp Nou, and Barcelona will be playing an high line. Will come out fully just to get back into the game. Scoring 2-3 goals in the first half to come back in the time. So I believe if Diego Simeone could start Lookman, Solot, and maybe Simeone, that is son, in the starting lineup, I feel like they also have a higher chance of scoring against Barcelona. If they could score like 2 goals or maybe 1 in the first half, they still have a higher chance for the final.
Let me get Alexis' perspective on it. Do you think, in your heart of hearts, that Barcelona can qualify for the finals of the Copa del Rey?
No. Simple and short answer, no. And this is because the Highland
Is that no
What?
honest? I don't feel like that
it's
is
a very,
honest.
very
No.
honest no. Honestly. That's the most honest no I've ever said in this Barcelona conversation, because it's not a 2-0, it's 4-0. First things first. Barcelona has an issue with the high line, right? For that kind of for this kind of formation to work, for this type of tactics to work, you have to score more goals. You constantly have to score more goals. So if your opponent is, yes, they beat the high line, they get 1 or 2 goals, you need to score 4 or 5 goals to win. So it's like they're sacrificing that aspect of the game. Let them have the goals. Fine, have the goals, but we will score more. But that also puts the team under unnecessary pressure. I'm not saying that Hansi Flick's tactical, play is not working. It's fine. It's good to go. But in a game where you're losing or you're down by 4 goals, I don't see anything miraculously happening in that encounter in the Camp Nou. So
But let me ask you this
Barcelona might
question.
win
Let
the
me ask you
game.
this question. If everyone was fit, what changes do you think Hansi Flick can make that would make this work?
Everyone is fit at the moment. The only person who is not in is maybe Gavi and Christensen. They've always been like that since the start of the season. So everyone is fit now. We didn't. I don't think we went into that game with what's his name, Rafinha. I can't remember remember exactly, but we lacked some people up front. We lacked Pedri's experience in the midfield. We had the players like Femi Lopez and Olmo who are attack minded, but we needed that calmness. We needed that authority in midfield. When you hold the ball, you dictate the play on the pitch for Barcelona and for the team, because you hold the play, the people cannot get the ball. You're holding the ball, and the next thing you're surprising them with 1 or 2 goals. So if you hold the ball better, you surprise your team with 2-3 goals, unreplied goals. But where the midfield is a bit shaky, and then you lack quality in defense because the Highland is being broken almost every minute. I don't really see that. Yes, Barcelona might go with a win in that Copa del Rey clash, but I don't see them qualifying for the next round. So sadly,
The high chance that we would win that game, or I'm not certain we qualify. Before we go on,
bro,
let me say
certainty. You're hoping a lot. Your hope level is high. It's 4-0. It's not 2. It's not 1. You're hoping. Bro, I'm not hoping.
Yeah,
I'm not.
this is my honest opinion. This is football. Anything can happen, as we all know.
I beg
I feel
you,
like if Barcelona
4-0.
can get in
More.
first half
Mm,
2-0, there's a chance. If you can
two
finish the first
unreplied
half with
goals.
2-0, there's a chance.
But I also
Two
Yes,
feel,
that's
unreplied
what I'm
goals.
saying.
I also feel like ball is also a depending on the formation is start. Because trust me, the formation he starts yesterday, he was playing all defensively. Then when he noticed those club good players were not playing them, and that's when he started playing high ball. They started passing the ball over to
Yeah,
Solomon. So that he's getting those
the thing is, there are two things to football. One is the formation, like the coach. Another thing is the coach, of course, always set up his team to win. The problem is the players. So they are going to play in Camp Nou. Camp Nou is one of the biggest stadium in the world. When the voices are there, when the noise is there, if Barcelona can get one early goal, that noise will make Atletico players shaky. And once they are shaky, you bang in with goals. So this
But then, this thing, okay, it might not be the same team, but Arsenal has made some amazing comebacks before in football history.
Thank you.
done it before. That's why I'm saying there's a chance because we all know they've done it before. Not once, not twice. They've done it before.
My emphasis is
Champions
still
League.
on the
Not
unreplied.
Copa del Rey. What I'm saying is
My
Barcelona would always remain the top team. So they've done it before. They know how to
Yeah.
come back. They have the
My
crowd on their
emphasis is
side.
on the
So
unreplied.
one
That is
early
where I
goal.
have an issue. My issue is on the unreplied. Yes, I see Barcelona scoring up to 5 goals. No jokes. But would goals come in from Atletico? Would Atletico score goals? That's the fear. If Atletico scores 1, that's 5-5. If they score 2, that's 6-5. They're still ahead.
Those for those players committed when they got the second they came out which makes all us find a way. That's why they got an athlete running from behind. He knows a way to break that high line, going past all those defenders. So I still feel like even if Barcelona could come out to play them, Atletico Madrid still have an higher chance of going that way.
All right, so enough about the Copa del Rey. Let's go back to the EPL. Daniel, I'm asking you this question. People are finally in the top four after so many years. After years. How does it feel? When you guys will finally have not only top four, you don't have a goalkeeper.
Yeah, I was reading the news while we were up. So breaking news. It's a breaking news. Andre Onana said he wants to come back to challenge for his spot.
Get up.
So I said, no, this must be fake. It can't be true. It can't. Andre Onana himself. No. So I was thinking, like, let's say you're Andre Onana now, and then they brought you in, and they're like, hey, what's going on? I'm the Manchester United goalkeeper. I want to challenge for my spot. I want to be the number one. I'm going to fight Senna Le Mans for the spot. Okay, nice. Onana, let me just open my YouTube. Just give me a minute. Andre Onana's highlights. Then you play it for him. You're like, who is this? Who is this? You need to. The first game against not the first game he played this season against Grimsby, he made silly error. Come out to claim your post was a problem. Catch corner was a problem. Watching Senna Le Mans yesterday, it wasn't world class. He didn't make any world class save. You know, sometimes you see Ryan make save, you'll be like, whoa, that reflex is crazy. Or you know, this guy is world class. Yeah, it made claiming the ball, but you know something basic. A goalkeeper, like, what's your job? I'm a goalkeeper. What do you do as a goalkeeper? I catch ball. I've never seen
Sorry,
Andrea do that.
Daniel, sorry. maybe we can say it's Amorim's effect that happened to Onana. Now,
No,
now with
no,
Carrick,
no.
there will
Let's
be
be
a
clear.
change.
No, let's be clear. Amorim did not buy Onana. Ten Hag did.
I'm of the opinion that he comes back to claim his spot. Yes, there will be competition there.
What is he claiming?
Onana elements. Come on, let him come back. Let him
What's
come back home.
So back to your question. Yes, we finally have a goalkeeper. Is it world class? No, it's not. It's not at the level of Alisson, David Raya, and Courtois and so on. But yeah, I called him Baby Courtois when I was watching the game. You see those attributes of Courtois. Coming to claim corners, making simple saves that at times you believe that goalkeeper, this is led to you. There are times I see one-on-one and then you see Raya coming out, attacking the game. You see him saving shots. When you see Arsenal keep clean sheets, some people just say, they have Gabriel, they have Saliba, and they are good. No, Raya makes good save, very good save. That is what makes a team. And it was the man of the match in the last game for that, because he was there to bully all the defenders. And the problem I'm having with Premier League now is they've turned that league to Royal Rumble. We don't play football again. Now we fight for the ball. I don't know what Arsenal brought into this game, but I don't think I like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Now you see people coming in to play corner, pushing the keeper. What kind of what's that? What's that? So it happened. I think Everton had like 10 corners yesterday, and you keep seeing Tarkowski coming in to push the keeper, give him no chance to. And I see my keeper punching the ball, catching the ball, making saves that a basic goalkeeper would do. That's what they call commanding your area. So, yeah, I'm impressed with that, and I'm glad we now have a good goalkeeper. I'm also happy we are at the top four. It's not easy. When was the last time we got to the top four? 2 years ago? Maybe 3 years ago? Yeah, 3 years ago. After the third. Yeah, 3 years ago we were there and then we left. I think we finished 8th the last time and then we finished 15th the last time. So being there is a good feeling, but I still don't think we have, our feet there yet. I don't think we have our 2 feet there yet. I think we still need to Liverpool is right behind us. Chelsea is right behind us. So we need to be serious. We need to keep pushing. We need to keep winning. We need to keep doing everything we need to do to get to that level, to get to finish at the top four. I'm hoping Aston Villa would also make mistakes from wherever they are stuck with injury now. They have so many injured midfield players. So I'm hoping that they will slip down so we can at least not just fight for fourth now, but it gives us more option. That's my opinion.
All right. I haven't formally introduced it. Dennis, thank you for taking us to join us. Sure. Dennis, can you hear me?
I think he can hear. Alex, we cannot hear you.
So the network is a bit slow.
Yeah, definitely. Crazy, but when it's clearer, he can probably contribute to us. Now, I'm curious. In fact, football this season, my opinion has been very open. Everybody don't collect at least once or twice, right?
No, it's normal. It's normal.
Yeah, and then now more than ever, I think the Champions League is wide. I mean, looking at the people who moved on to the round of 16 without playoffs. I mean, teams like Madrid and PSG. Before I get more down to that, do you think that Madrid would survive the move to the next stage? Remember, they just won the first leg, 1-0. It was very controversial. They won with the Probably coming back to really very controversial. this champion.
Sorry, whose question is that? Mine?
Anything you could ask.
Did you say Tenny?
Anyone can answer. Go ahead, please, if you have.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can answer. So it is Madrid. It is Madrid, and they're the, Mr. Champions League FC. So I don't think even Champions League themselves will want Madrid to leave at this stage. That's not going to happen. Sorry. The I'm not saying Madrid though. I didn't say Madrid though. What I'm saying is this is football.
Everything you said now
This is
indicated Madrid. Okay.
I never said that. Please, I never said that. But what I'm saying is this is football, and it's going to happen. The money is always there. Santiago Bernabeu always generates money. Vinicius, Bellingham, Rodrigo, Mbappe. These guys are big players. You can't leave them out of that competition. So if they will find a way to Benfica, no. So they can live at the semi-finals, quarter-final, maybe even the round of 16. But I don't think even the Champions League will want to. I'm not saying anything will happen. No, not that the ref will blow penalty now at 109 minutes, and then they will say Daniel said it. He has collected corn in his pocket. No,
Say it with your full chest, no. Say it with your full chest.
please. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. There's no corn in my pocket, please.
There's not
But
about in
I'm
your
saying
pocket.
there's no agbaje in my pocket. But I'm saying
Oh my
something
God.
might happen at the 99th minute. 2 minutes extra time, and then we are getting to the 99th minute, and then you see like 4 penalties.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All converted by Kylian Mbappe, and that's how he has been scoring beautiful goals this season. Beautiful goals, high scoring games. So yeah, like he said, there's no doubt. I feel like Real Madrid will qualify. They will get to the next round of the games. I know I'm not anti Real Madrid, but they're my rival,
You
bitter
are.
rivals.
Let's call a
But
spade a spade. No, don't hide under anything.
I'm
You
not.
are.
They're just my bitter rivals, and
It's the
I
same
just have
thing.
to say the truth because I'm not just about Barcelona alone, but the beautiful game of football. But there's every indication that Real Madrid would win that game in the Santiago Bernabeu. So it's not just any game or any tough game that you would say it's a 50-50 chance. But if Benfica comes with the same energy as that of the group stage, maybe, just maybe, and it's just 1-0, so it's still kind of open. We just believe, yeah, very open. We just believe that Real Madrid, would outclass them in that sense. Remember, Mourinho is on the other side.
Yeah.
He's coached Real Madrid before, and he knows how they play, and
And
he
Mourinho
knows
is
the
Mourinho.
style and everything.
Mourinho always
And
finds
that
a
is
way.
that's what he did in the previous games. His experience brought a lot into that game. But I see Real Madrid going through. So yeah, my take.
One more question. Maybe I'll get from Tiff. Which two things do you think will make
Looking at the last 4 to 5 Champions League final, I would have said Inter, but obviously Inter.
That's out.
Yes, Inter is
Maybe
already
go
out.
to games.
They're already out. But I see Man City as a strong contender for the Champions League. Pep Guardiola, he has picked up his form, find his Man City way, I guess 6-7 games now on the team. Pep Guardiola, once he finds out his form, goes in hard, winning game by game by game by game to the end of the season. I also see Real Madrid, that's if they did not face Man City
in the
upcoming time. So I still see Real Madrid. Every year they are always tight contenders in the Champions.
So for you, Madrid,
Man City.
Daniel, how about you?
Yeah, first off, I think I have to disagree with Tenny on Manchester City because even competing with Arsenal now, that team is struggling. As you can see, Guardiola keeps buying and buying and buying just to meet up with Arsenal.
But
Manchester City are not there.
he has found his form, getting in Semedo and
No,
Gay.
he hasn't. He hasn't. He hasn't. They are just, he only bought in players that will fill in the spot right now. Very soon, for example, Semenyo is not like, he's not performing as he was, when he came in, he was scoring goals, but now it's not like he's scoring all the goals. Now they are looking for goals from O'Reilly. Haaland has not even scored in the last, I don't know.
Pep Guardiola is a tactical genius. He doesn't derive his goal from just a player. He might be on a bad.
Yeah,
That's why
my point is, Guardiola works with world-class player. Right now, we're still working with learners. That's my point. So what I'm saying is, I'm not saying he's not a tactical genius, but you can't teach big kids. You cannot tell Czechia to become De Bruyne. When he won the Champions League, he used De Bruyne. When he won the Champions League, he used Messi. So he works with world-class player. These guys are not world-class yet. They are still learning. And De Bruyne and Rodri. That's my point. Now we have Czechia. Okay, agree. Well, all I'm just saying is he had world-class players then. The players he had then are far better than now. That's what I'm just saying. But back to my own prediction, or not prediction, but teams I think would win the Champions League. Madrid will always be in that spot because, they are Real Madrid and
Madrid,
they can always, they are always the team that can be there. I don't know if we have all forgotten about PSG or, we are sleeping on them. And then there's Bayern Munich, doing things in Germany that no one is just. So I don't think we should sleep on this team. Yeah, so I don't think we should sleep on this team. I think we should. I would want to put Bayern Munich there because I just like what Vincent Company is doing. I like what he's doing. It's very humble. It's very smart tactically. I liked him as a player, even if he played for Manchester City. But it's like he became way smarter in coaching. So yeah, I go for Madrid and Bayern Munich.
Netflix, what's your take?
Yeah, I wouldn't say Real Madrid because two people have already said Real Madrid here, so I would come from a very different point.
We know.
Standpoint. And again, I don't want PSG to come and win this Champions League again. So it won't be PSG, it won't be Real Madrid. So I'm gonna shock the world with this. I see Bayern Munich first, which is generally believable. No, hold on, I'm getting there. Bayern Munich, I believe it's they are the club that can do it. Performance has been high in the Champions League, in their league, and in all competitions that they feature in this season. The second club is a shocker. It's FC Arsenal. Arsenal Football Club, I believe, would be advancing into the UEFA Champions League final. UEFA Champions League finals, Arsenal will be there. I want them to win it. I don't want to say they will win it because Arsenal can be a team that would shock you and surprise you. But Arsenal and Bayern Munich are the clubs that I feel like would have the higher chances of winning the Champions League this season. PSG, if you tell yourself the truth, you know that they've been struggling. Man City, on the other hand, I don't know what Danny was saying, but Man City, they're not good. They're not good enough. They should be on top of the table right now with 10 points gap, to the next person, maybe Arsenal or any other team. But it's like they are tired of playing the league.
With the way this season went, the Man City of
yesterday, we know how they play. So yeah, so it's the same. Mr. Moore, can you hear us? It's how's the network over there?
Dennis, can you hear us?
Me?
Yeah. I just want to hear about Arsenal. I want to hear his take on Arsenal this this season in general and what he thinks about the top four
First
and
of
not
all,
the top four,
sorry
the Champions League and winning the
for
league.
off and on. My network here is really, really terrible. I don't know what to do. So, so
One Spurs chances.
Go on, Dennis.
okay. So about Arsenal, what do you want to know about Arsenal? Like,
So Alexis says Arsenal could make it to the Champions League final. Yeah.
could you come again, please?
So Alexis says that Arsenal could make it to the Champions League finals. Do you agree?
Yeah, to an extent, and I would say for who to go to the final, it depends on Mikel Arteta. It depends on the coach. Um, we've seen how safe we've seen how safe Mikel Arteta tries to play in some games, and it has backfired. You understand? Um, Looking at the game against Tottenham Sunday, these are these, like the way we played on Sunday. It's something we've been begging Arteta to do for a very long time. No safe passes whereby we go around passing the ball side to side. Make those risky pass from the middle to create things. This is something we've been begging Mikel Arteta. Looking at Arsenal's forward, Arsenal's team, we can go head to head with any team in the world right now. Bring any team in the world. Arsenal's squad can go head to head, go all out with any team. But the problem we have with Mikel Arteta is he tries to be too safe. His hand is always on the brake.
Yeah, I agree with that. I like you said, if they go head to head, I watched the way they played against Tottenham, and then I saw the quality there. But watching them against Wolves, you know, trying the safe pass, passing side to side, it didn't work for them. So, like you said, it depends on not just Mikel Arteta, but it also depends on the players. Sometimes I feel they are shaky, and why I will not put Arsenal in the Champions League spots is because they really want that league. And if they want to win that league, you have to sacrifice something. It's their first time. There's always a first time. So it's their first time doing it. So they are still like, if we go out all out on the Champions League and the league, we might lose on both because you can't chase. I don't think they have that maturity to chase all of it. They are not Real Madrid. They are not Man City. They are not
What
Guardiola.
what better way to announce your comeback than winning the league, the Champions League, and any other league? Tell me.
Yeah,
Tell
I know
me.
that's the best way to do it, but you
Good.
know, you need strength to do that. You
Yeah.
need lots of
Yeah.
strength to do that.
Yeah.
So
Quality of
I don't think
players, tactics, and a lot of things. Yeah.
Arteta is going to come up with strong coach mentally. It's not just coming up with Premier League coaches now, where corners will win the game for you,
Yeah.
but you face coaches like Hansi Flick. Let's say you play against Barcelona, it's a different ball game from let's just find a way to play corner and score. You can't play Spanish team like that. You can't use corner for. I know they won. I don't know who they played. Whoever they played in group stage, that is group stage. When it's time to qualify, when it's time to, you saw the way Barcelona lost against Inter Milan with everything they did. They still lost that game. That shows that Champions League is a different league on its own. So Arteta cannot carry the mentality of Premier League like Baguduga football. Let's just Royal Rumble. Let's see how we can use own goal as your highest goal scorer. Let's put the ball in the net with own goal and we are good.
Yeah.
So I feel like they would have to sacrifice the Premier League if they want to win the Champions League, or sacrifice the Champions League if they want to win the Premier League. They still have Carabao and FA Cup now. They're not going to do that.
So
And if they
I
do
think
it, go on.
Arsenal are actually in one of the best positions they have ever been in their history, or at least
Yeah,
in recent
correct.
history. So it's all up for grabs if they can do it. Sadly, we're already pressed for time. Nobody now asked me what my own prediction would be. I know that all of you here don't believe in Barcelona, but me, I see
Okay.
Barcelona in the Champions League final. I don't care who we are playing, but I can guarantee
Let's
you.
go. Tell them. We were quiet movers and shakers. We don't like to make noise.
Yeah, the problem I see Barcelona. See, Barcelona is like Atletico Madrid this season. I see them going through if they want to go through, and then I see them falling out if they want to fall out. So, just like Dennis said, is up to the players and the coach.
Injuries has been the major cause of our inconsistencies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
also
we need to factor in injuries too.
that's it also sounds like an excuse for a big team like Barcelona. Because without Pedri, come on now. If you're playing a game against Levante or Sasuna or who beat us the last game, you should win it. It should be a comfortable win for you. Like if you go into the Champions League and you lose to a big side in the Champions League, you can say, oh yeah, there was no Pedri to control, there was no Lamine or Rafinha. But losing to a small team, it's annoying to watch. So, yeah, I believe that they can get to that level, maybe the final. So it has to be. They have to give their best from now to the end of the season. That's the only way they can win the game. Because it's not just a Lamine Yamal, giving us the best of highlights, and Rafinha being a direct person, and Rashford also being a direct person. But my challenge is that top nine. I don't have anybody that can give us the goals the way they should be given. So Lewandowski is good, fine, he's okay. I understand that he's getting to the end. He's getting to the end of playing professional football and all of that, which is fine. It's understandable. Like even if he comes from the bench to give us that performance, no problem. Once in a while, we see him on the pitch. We cannot rely on Ferran Torres. We cannot rely on Ferran Torres. We cannot,
Right
and
now, he's one of the best striker you have.
because he has seen the goal numbers. That's what you think. But you cannot rely on Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres will give you.
So, who would you rely on right now?
We can. It's Lamine Yamal or Rafinha. If you check the stats, Lamine Yamal or Rafinha. Lamine Yamal is not
That
even the
number
goal.
9 position.
No, I can't rely on anyone. I would prefer to even start Lewandowski and he will miss chances for me than give Ferran Torres 10 chances and he's only converting only 2, or 15 chances and he's converting only 2. Come on, man. Clear chances, not chances that you say, okay, maybe he had to run more or he had to, do extra touch before he could get there. No, clear chances. He will still miss it. That's Ferran Torres for you. He will give you goals. That's the thing. And you see the numbers going up. You'll be like, he has up to 10 goals this season, but he can do more. Bam.
No, I don't think so.
Nah.
I don't think so. Barcelona would have seen worse players.
Anyways, we're really first time. I want to thank you guys for taking the time out to be here. That's been happening in a while. I'm sure it's good to be back. Hopefully, we can keep this as consistently as possible. So, thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Alexis. Thank you, Kenny. And of course, thank you guys for watching. Because it was fun. So, see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and basically just football, everything football. Fanstalk90 is the place to be. My name is Josh, and I will see you guys next time.